Hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish Kristyn. Today, I'm going to be working on my cross-stitch conversion project for DIY DP November 23. It is not my official day, but you know what? I was like, I need to work on this, and I am at a good spot where I can film and hopefully not have it take more than an hour. So we're going to do that. If you have no idea what I'm doing, I am working on a diamond painting that is being done individually, from a cross-stitch pattern. I don't have my picture or my chart or anything because it's buried. So we're just freeballing it today, guys. We're just freeballing. So I am at, right now, I have done 574 stitches today, and I am at 20.73%. So that is super excited. I started the event at 13%, so 7% in half a month is not too shabby, in my opinion. Today is, what day is it? Oh my gosh. Today is actually Thursday the 16th, but I'm going to post this on the 17th. So it's just going to say DIY DP November day 17. Just go with it, guys. It's fine. And if I scream and things fly on the screen, it's because my cat has puked. I'll go into that. And I am going to quickly put up a little picture of what my section looks like so far. This is only panel 1 of 3, so this thing's going to be massive, but it's looking really, really cool. I'm very excited. So, all right, let me pick a color. Let me pick a color. 838. And I just noticed there is a glare right here on the video, but it's not glaring in real life. Super awesome. Super awesome. 838 is one of my really, really junky colors. I've been trying to pick out as many trash drills as possible every time I work on this. But, you know, I can only do so much. I don't want to spend the entire time that I should be working on my project picking out crappy drills. Okay, where? All right, hang on. I literally stopped for like 5 minutes and my brain doesn't know what I'm doing. Oh, I just put that one down. Good God, man. Okay. It's one of those days. Okay. Oh, that's why, because it dropped. All right. I'm already on a roll. Great. Okay. So that one is right there. So I hope everybody is doing fantastic. I hope I can keep you company and entertain you with my life shenanigans while you're diamond painting or crafting or, you know, maybe driving or cleaning. I don't know. Tell me what you guys do while you're watching videos, or are you just listening to the videos? Usually I'm diamond painting, so usually I'm not actually watching. Oh my gosh, the videos. Okay, seriously, I was doing so well earlier, and now it looks like I'm like a baby deer trying to diamond paint. It's very awkward. Okay. So my cat last night, if you are a pet owner or you have children or, you know, you're human, I guess, really, you know the sound, okay? You know that guttural, like, bleh sound. Well, I didn't hear the sound because I was upstairs, but I had just gotten comfy. I pulled up a YouTube video and my son comes running up. He didn't run. He was literally calling up the stairs. Mom, come downstairs, come downstairs. I'm like, why? He's like, Sharky's puking. I'm like, oh, dang it. So I come downstairs and we have one rug, okay? One rug in the whole downstairs. The rest of it is hardwoods, laminate, like a stone flooring that's like real stone from like the 60s. Yeah. Where do you think he puked? It's like, seriously, you puked on the only soft surface on the floor in the house. Awesome sauce. So this giant spot of cat upchuck because he had inhaled his food. I had just fed them and I looked at his food bowl, and his food bowl was completely empty of wet food. And it had only been, I mean, it couldn't have been more than 10 minutes because I had brushed my teeth, I'd washed my face, I'd put on like my moisturizers, all that jazz. So it had been maybe 10 minutes. And he inhaled all of his food and potentially some of his brother's food because his brother usually just kind of sniffs, takes a little bite, and then walks away and then might come back later if there's anything left for him. So that was not what I wanted to deal with. And of course it was the like reddest, darkest brown cat food we have. Because why wouldn't it be that one? So I'm sitting there like picking up this wad of, you know, cat regurgitation. And it's, you know, warm. And my son's like, oh my God, it's so gross. I'm like, oh, it's gross to you because you're standing there watching me do this? I'm like, oh yeah, it's so gross for you. So I had him fetch me some rags. I needed some more paper towels because it was a big job. And then the carpet cleaner, and you know, I'm like wiping it up, and it's just, of course, it's like the lightest part of the carpet too, because, you know, why wouldn't he have puked on a nice dark patch? And he's like, I think it looks pretty good. And I'm like, no, you can still see a visible outline where it was. So I'm sitting there like scrubbing the carpet, like scrub. And he's like, why are you scrubbing it so much? I'm like, because I don't want a giant spot on the carpet. Like, when you are older and you have to pay for things, you will understand that you don't want it to look like there's cat puke stains all over your carpet. You know? I mean, I feel like it's kind of common sense, but maybe it's not. So, I think I got most of the stain. I might have to go back and you know, re-spot treat, but ugh. So then I was like, okay, great. That's over with, right? We're done. We're good. This morning, the cats were, you know, doing their usual meow meows. Kit, hey! And now the other cat is on the table trying to steal one of my pens. Nope. Maybe if I throw a box at him, he'll stop. Probably not. So they were hungry, you know, obviously. And so I fed them. Went downstairs to talk to my mom for literally a minute. Maybe like 4 minutes. And I come upstairs and there's a giant pile of wetness. I'm like, oh. Because my first fear now is like, okay, is he sick? Because, you know, when your cats are puking and whatnot, like, you know, you don't want him to be sick. And he's had issues with like bladder, kidney, you know, crystals and stuff like that. And so I don't really want it to get to the point where he needs to go to the emergency vet and, you know, stay overnight and have it cost, you know, thousands of dollars. As fun as that is, it's not fun for anyone. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe he just ate too fast. So, you know, of course he's sniffing around the other food bowls like, oh, hey, I'm going to go eat. Like, absolutely freaking not. So I had to take the food out. I tried giving him, you know, just a little nugget of wet food, and that went down okay. So I just gave them a little bit more wet food. I'm hoping that, you know, he ate it with care and not gluttony, and we can move past this because I don't like cleaning up that. It's not my idea of a good time. All right, I did this super crooked earlier, and so now it does not look right, but it is. So tip, if you are working on something like this and you're putting your drills down and you're like, oh my gosh, they are so crooked, they will straighten up. Because if you look at mine, oh, going backwards, like over here, these are all janky, but they will straighten. At least I'm pretty sure they will. They straighten enough for me. Let's put it that way. Because I'm not going to spend 3 hours trying to straighten everything up. I don't got time for that. Nope. I did 3 3x3 sections on Monday. That was really, I was really proud of myself. That's probably the most I've done on this project ever, like in one day, easily. But my hand was killing me by the end of the day. And it wasn't like my diamond painting hand. It was the hand that I unscrew all my bottles with, because I can only do a 3x3 section. I don't trust myself to open up a section bigger than that, because I don't like to leave my sections unfinished. And so, I mean, for every section, I was probably opening and, you know, closing and reopening bottles that I had already opened and closed and all that jazz. So I felt that, I don't know, if you've ever crocheted or, you know, colored or cut stuff out for a long time, or even maybe like typed, you know, that pain of just that twinge of like, yeah, that is what I was feeling. I was like, oh, no, I cannot have that happen. I cannot have my hand, like, or my wrist locking up on me. So I made sure to finish that section, and then I did not start another one, because I can't be out of commission, guys. I got things to do. And this morning I was enabled, I won't name names, but someone on the KALBS Sparkles Facebook group, if you have not joined, by the way, totally should. It's a grand old time. There were some hilarious things like yesterday with Christmas lights shaped like body parts, let's say. Very funny. Love it, love it, love it. But I was enabled because somebody had posted that a diamond painting that I've been waiting for was restocked. So I had to snatch that bad boy up, because I had a feeling it would sell out. I don't know if it's sold out. I have not looked yet. But so I got Beachcomber's Bounty, which is funny because I was actually thinking like I should buy that as a conversion for, you know, when I'm done with this one, whenever the heck that may be, because I really like the image, right? And I was like, they're never going to restock it, so just forget it. Maybe I'll just get it for a conversion. But now I don't have to, because they restocked it and I purchased it, and I used up all of my Diamond Art Club points because I had enough to get $100 reward coupon thing. So Beachcomber's Bounty was, hang on, let me pick out my color. It was what was it? It was $74, right? So of course it's under that, you know, if I wasn't, well, using your points, you can't get free shipping, which is stupid in my opinion. So it would have been under the $75 free shipping thing, which would have just really pissed me off, honestly, if I just paid the $75 full price. But then I was like, well, I need to use up the whole $100 reward. So I got one of the multi-placers. I got one of the 12 placers, because I had purchased the 6-placer and I did like it, but they are expensive. So I figured, well, it's technically free money, and I didn't want to, you know, spend another $50 to get another diamond painting. So it worked out for me. So Beachcomber's Bounty will be mine. I'm not going to officially be overly excited until I get, you know, a notice saying that it's shipped. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. What are you doing? Oh, okay, he's done. He's off the table, thank goodness. So yeah, that was my morning. And then I had gotten, guys, I'm like spending money left and right. But okay, it's girl math though. And I'll explain. Because my mom and I go to Ulta to get our hair done. And when you go to Ulta, sorry, I gotta like look really close to make sure I'm not missing. Okay. When you go to Ulta and you go and you do your salon services and all that, if you have an Ulta credit card, you earn points. So I get hair color, she gets hair color. You know, we buy, you know, products and shampoo and, you know, all the heat protectant crap and all that stuff. So we've been amassing some points on there because you earn double points with your credit card, right? And then sometimes if you go, sometimes they have extra things and you can earn even more points, like 5 times the points or double points. So I have a lot of points, which equal money off. And so I've been waiting because I want one of the Dyson Airwrap, like the hairdryer / curling iron thing. And I have the Dyson hairdryer and I really like it, but I've always wanted the curling one. And, you know, I'm not going to pay full price for that because it's ridiculously expensive for, you know, what it is. And so they had 20% off all Dyson products. And I was like, oh, heck yeah. And I was able to use well, I couldn't use all my reward points because I was ordering online because I didn't want to go to the store. But I was able to use like $150 worth of reward points, and I got 20% off from the coupon. And so I was just really feeling great about myself, guys, because yes, technically I spent money, okay, but it's not like, I mean, it's still saving money because yes, I had to spend money in order to earn those rewards so I could turn around and redeem them, okay? But I'm getting a free diamond painting and a 12 placer. Well, you know, after I pay for shipping. But still, that's $10 to ship a diamond painting. So it's like I'm getting the diamond painting for $10. And that's a $75 diamond painting and a $15 multi-placer. So I feel like I'm coming out the victor in that one. And then the Ulta thing, I mean, I practically am getting the Airwrap for free. And that's my Christmas present. So, I mean, it's not like I'm just willy-nilly buying it. Of course, if I wanted to, you know what? I'll do what I want. Because I am sassy and opinionated. So that's my day for today. And it's only 1 o'clock. And one of my kids does not have school today, so it was parent-teacher conferences, and I did not go to them because kind of a pain in the butt to go to, because like you have to schedule it in like 10-minute increments or whatever, but like it never works out for me because I always end up like having to go like sit in my car for a half hour before I can go to the next one because I couldn't schedule them all properly. So I figure I will email the teachers and be like, hey, sorry, I couldn't come. It's just doesn't really work, you know, but is there any concerns? Blah, 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 blah. So we didn't have to wake up super early this morning, but the cat was super annoying because he was all starving because he yacked up his food last night. Which I'm like, that's not my problem, but it was my problem because the only person that he meows at or gets on the bed and paws at the blanket is me. No one else wakes up. No one. All right, let's see. Oh my God, don't roll off the table. And my order from Calming Canvas Designs said it was going to be delivered today. And I was like, oh, great. And then I looked at the time it's going to be delivered. And I'm like, really? You couldn't, it said between like, you know, like 11 and 1. I'm like, you couldn't just be like from 1 to 3 or any time after 1. Nope. Nope. So, of course, the UPS man came, you know, while my husband's here. I'm like, I don't know what that is. And he just looks at me like, do you think I'm stupid? I'm like, no. I'm like, I ordered it a month ago. Not my fault. Not my fault. So, but I am going to, oop, that one's got curvy butt. Ugh. But I am definitely going to slow my diamond painting purchase roll because I gotta do some of these, guys. Before, I mean, I don't know if I guess the glue doesn't go bad, but I can't imagine they stay good forever. Because there would be some very pissed off people out there if the glue did go bad. And all of their diamond painting hoarded stashes are going bad. Yeesh. I know I'd be mad. Let's see, 3836. Which one is that? 3836. Where is it? There it is. Let's see, we got that. Does anyone else ever wonder, oh, why did I need one of these? But like, okay, I don't know if you can see, will it, like, can you see the curviness of the bottom sides of those drills? These aren't even like that bad considering some of the other ones I have. Ugh. Then I feel like I just need to sit here and pick them all out, so it's fine. So Google searches, right? Like if I died right now and the police or my family went through my Google searches, they would be so confused because I Google really weird things. Like the other day, I was like, do male squirrels have nipples? Like, I don't know, do they? I don't even remember what the Google search said. Or like I'll Google, you know, things about like cooking, like can I substitute X for X? But then I never actually make whatever I'm, you know, Googling about. Or I'll Google like the plot to a movie. And then I'm like, well, what if somebody, you know, what if I die and somebody Google, like they look at my searches and they're like, why is that? Why is she Googling that? You know, did something happen? Like, why is she Googling the plot to, like, I couldn't remember Zootopia, the Disney movie. I couldn't remember the whole premise of the movie. Like, I know it's like the bunny and the fox and yeah, that's about it. But I couldn't remember, like, if the animals started going all crazy and, like, murdery, but I couldn't remember why. So I'm sitting there going, well, why did they get all murdery? I don't remember. And so, yeah, it's like, I'm not going to Google, like, I don't Google, like, bad things, like, you know, how do you hide a body? Or, you know, how long does it take for a body to decompose in, you know, Washington State or something like that? I'm not stupid. I mean, I watch enough true crime that I feel like I could kind of figure that stuff out on my own. I don't need Google's help. Not that I'm planning any murders or anything. So don't come for me, please. I'm good, I promise. Okay, that one only needs one, so I won't tip them all out. I feel like I did that color already, though. I think I did, but I must have missed one. So, yeah. There's that. Okay, come on. My adhesive, my stuff is, like, not quite sticky enough for me to gently get a diamond. Maybe if I stab it stabbing it violently worked. Not going to Google that. Nope. We had to change our bed sheets the other day, which I can't do, guys. I'm incapable of doing it. Like, my arms must be just really short, and I'm like, eh. So my husband can do it in like 5 seconds. It takes me forever. And when he does it, he doesn't pay attention to like where the pattern is, right? So I had to buy new sheets because we needed some flannel sheets, and we have a sleep number bed, and like, so it's like 2 twin extra long mattresses basically, so we can control, you know, the height and all that jazz. So he's putting the sheets on, and oops, did not push the right button. And he put on my side, my fitted sheet, and he put them on upside down. Not inside out, but in my mind, the sheets have a right way and a wrong way for the pattern. And these particular sheets were like, you know, they were flannel, but they had these llamas on them with like llamas wearing, you know, like scarves and stuff. Very wintry, very, you know, very cute. So he put them on, so like if you're laying in bed, the llamas would be going the opposite way. And I was like, why did you do that? And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you put them upside down. He's like, no, I didn't. They're sheets. And I'm like, they are upside down. You can't put them that way. And he had no idea. I'm like, look at the direction of the llamas. They're upside down. He's like, are you freaking kidding me? And I'm like, do I look like I'm kidding? Like, you can't put them that way. And he's like, well, then you can take them off and and flip them around. And I'm like, I can't get the stupid sheets tucked in nicely. And he's like, well, you got two choices. You can do it, or you can just sit there and stew about the fact that your sheets are upside down. So I left them upside down, but so now every time I see them, I feel like my eye twitches just a little bit because they're upside down. I can't do it. I feel like that episode of Friends where like Monica says something about like the sheets, you know, the flowers have to be facing towards like the east or something or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I totally see that. So the next time I will make sure that all of the llamas or the sheets or the pattern is going the right way. It's fine. My daughter agreed with me. She's like, no, you can't have them going that way. I'm like, thank you. Another common sense voice. Oh, the reason that I thought of that earlier was that I read this article that there is, hang on. There's a Olympics of housekeeping. And I could not find stats for it, which I was super bummed about. Because there is an actual event in Las Vegas where teams compete to see who is the fastest team. Like housekeeping, you know, service team. So they had, what did they say? They said they had bed making, speed vacuuming, like mopping, all this stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, like I said before, I suck at making beds. I cannot do it. I can't lift the mattresses up to get the sheets tucked in properly. It's a mess. So I wanted to see what these, you know, what these stats were. Like, how fast are people making beds? I mean, I know they have to be fast, right? Because, you know, especially if you're in a hotel and it's at a high turnover rate, you only have so many hours before, you know, the next set of guests come in and you have to have the room prepped. So I really wanted to find out the stats, and maybe I just need to do a little bit more digging. But they were showing pictures, and there's people like with mops, and they're basically running like choo choo choo. Kind of like when you see like the Olympics when they do the skiing and they ski in between like the big pole thingies that they kind of bash with their bodies. It looked like that, but they were mopping around the like the wet floor signs. Super interesting like that. Not that I like cleaning, but to watch other people cleaning might be okay. Oh, but yeah, I want to know the stats. I want to know how fast somebody can make a bed. Because I guarantee it's faster than anything I can do. Easily. And like speed vacuuming. How do you measure that? Because, okay, you're speed vacuuming. Well, I just got drills all over the place on that one. Jeez. Like, because I feel like with my vacuum, and my vacuum's like, I guess it's decent. I feel like if I went too fast, it wouldn't actually vacuum stuff up. So, especially things like, you know, cat hair or, you know, human hair, stuff like that. Like, that stuff might take a few extra, I don't know, milliseconds to get it out of the carpet and whatnot. So how does that work? Like, how do they really check that stuff? And this is the crap that my brain goes over in the middle of the night. I ask people in my family the weirdest questions at the weirdest times, and they just look at me like, what? It's like, I don't know. It just pops in. I feel like if I hold all these weird questions in, that my brain just might explode. It's kind of like the South Park episode where, like, everybody was, I think they were encouraging farting or something, because someone tried to hold their farts in and then they died. And like, you know, spontaneously combusted. So I feel like that with my brain. Like, if I don't ask all the weird questions and release all the weird, randomy thoughts in my head, like, what if I just spontaneously combust? Like, my brain just explodes from containing too much random stuff. Nobody wants my head to explode, so at least, I don't know. Well, there could be people, but hopefully not. So if you're still here, thanks. I appreciate you listening to my ramblings. And if you are participating in the event or just following along and working on your own diamond paintings, I have done that too with many a video with, you know, somebody who's working on something for a specific event. And even if I'm not working on it, like, you don't have to. I mean, you can watch stuff without doing the stuff. I mean, I watch videos and I'm not an audiologist. I don't clean ears professionally, but do I like to watch videos of people like cleaning ears? Yeah, I do. What's your guilty YouTube pleasure? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Sorry, I hate doing that. I can't be one of those people that like tries to make people like answer random questions. I mean, I do love it. Please do if you do, because I mean, but still, sometimes you're just. All right, guys. I am going to end this here because my phone keeps stopping recording because apparently my storage is full. So yeah, that's awkward. I'm gonna have to go through and delete stuff. I've been putting it off for like 2 years, so it's time. Clearly, it's time. So yeah, I'm gonna go finish my section, delete stuff, so you know I can save stuff on my phone. Go figure. And yeah, so if you guys have not turned into one of Sam and Penny's lives, they are hilarious, and there should be one today when this gets posted on Friday, and it is at, oh god, I think it's 9 something British time. I don't know. If you go to your own YouTube, you know, like list, it will tell you what time it is in your time, because I don't understand. I understand why time zones exist, but I don't understand what time it is places. Yeah, so I'm basic, guys. I can't function like that. So I will leave you. Go do your stuff. And until next time, big awkward hugs. Bye, guys.